Sunday. Welcome back. Welcome to your Sunday Syndicate, which I guess I have not been saying all like for months.
To
But
be fair,
it's
you
your
did not
girls.
want to say it when we picked it. So
You know, it was a struggle to get this name, but I just tend to forget. There's just Rampage, Collision, Posha. There's a lot of words
coming in
going on in
hot,
my brain.
coming in hot with the foolishness.
Oh, okay. Wrong channel. Time out for Casey already.
There we go.
There we go.
Hello, Casey.
Casey's here. And I'm Al, and this is Mika, and we're here to talk about Rampage and Collision. Welcome back, Mika. It's been a minute.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm here.
We're
It
here.
hasn't been a minute, but I am back.
Yes.
Yeah, we're
We
just gonna
missed
leave
you.
it at that. We're not gonna.
We're glad you're here in one
I hope y'all
piece.
missed me. I missed y'all.
We truly did. All right. You know what we do here? Rampage Collision. It's in the title. We are on our way to All In next week, Wembley. It's here. It's happening. I'm not getting up at 6 a.m. to do this show before, so we'll figure that one out.
Yeah, we'll do something.
We'll figure it out. But
And
let's go
then
back.
just so y'all know, Al is coming to Texas in
Yeah,
2025.
I'm coming to Texas.
And I feel
Yeehaw.
like we're probably going to end up doing a big thing because there's a couple of other creators that have reached out that told me they're coming. So I kind of want us to do like a giant, crazy, like, oh, it would be dope if we could do like a live after show party.
We'll do something.
But we'll figure something out.
We have a whole year.
But I will say that my home promotion and Al, you know the number of people that are in my home promotion are tossing around the idea of doing the midnight show right after All In.
Get me
So if
caffeinated.
y'all want to be in the know, if you're coming to Dallas for next year, you're coming to Globe Life, it's actually in Arlington. Um, reach out. We might
I'm
be able to make
excited.
some stuff shake.
This is going to be a
And
family
I'm just
affair.
putting you in timeout because why would you say this?
Too soon. We've been on for 2 minutes.
Jesus.
Not even 3 minutes in case he's crazy. But yes, it's gonna be a family affair. One of my close friends, basically my brother, is also a Texas native, a Dallas native, and he sent me that, and I was like, "We going?" So it's gonna be a good time.
It
Be
is.
hot.
Oh,
It's
it's
gonna be
gonna be
hot, but
hot
you
as
know what?
hell. It's gonna be hot as hell. I'm just
Okay,
gonna tell y'all now.
it's okay.
But
You
you
know,
know,
I live in a desert. It's cool,
no.
basically.
So Arlington is between Dallas and Fort Worth. So Arlington is technically Boza. Sorry, let me put the comment up here. Hi, honey. Um, it's in the middle. So Arlington is considered mid cities, along with Irving, Grand Prairie, a whole bunch of other cities. We're the mid suburb between the two. So it is actually a really good place to have it. Globe Life is the new Texas Ranger Stadium. It's across the street from the old Texas Ranger Stadium, and across the street from Jerry's World. They're all actually right there together. Globe Life and Jerry's World shares a parking lot. So you'll be right in the entertainment district of Arlington, right across the street from Hurricane Harbor, right across the street from Six Flags. All of that is right in there. Great place to have a pay-per-view. The Globe Life Field is gorgeous. So we're gonna see. We'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting. That it'll be the first pay-per-view of that type in that building. So
Yeah. Yes. And I just saw that it has a roof and AC, and I said,
it
"Thank
has
you."
a roof. Likely the roof will be closed because it's so hot, but it has a retractable roof. So even when the roof is open, it's not super hot. So it really
Yeah.
just depends. And then the roof is better when it's open because they like their pyro. And when the roof is closed, it's loud as shit. So, but Globe Life will tweet whether or not the roof will be open for the event the day of. So we'll know.
Yeah, that'll be fun. We
Yep,
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah, it's a little too close when it's like this, even this 2 week turnover we're gonna have
Right.
is too close. But I get it, but like it's too close. But next year will be fun. We'll talk a little more about that later. But yes, I'm going to Texas. I'm putting it out there now. It's on living on the internet, so I cannot say no.
No reason to say no. If for any
No,
other reason I'm here and you know you're gonna
you
be
would.
okay as long as I'm here. So, and then your brother is
Exactly.
here, so all is well.
I got people coming. I know people. My family's from Texas, El Paso, but still, it's from.
That's only 10 hours away.
You know what? I'm used
Only
to
10.
big states. It's fine.
You are. You are.
All right, let's go back. Let's talk about Rampage. We could talk more about All In later, but also we're gonna try to go quick. Mika has plans, so sorry if we're like ramming through things. Conglomeration versus the Outrunners with Erica Lee
Here we
and the
go.
Butcher.
Hi, Eddie. Who are you
And
people?
um, yeah, the Outrunners and the Butcher, a fun. This whole match was fun. It was a good, solid opener. Kyle was
It
on
was a match
commentary.
for you.
It was truly a match for me. Kyle says Ishii's the hot one, and I just think it's funny. It's very wholesome.
It's very wholesome.
I forgot what everyone else was. He just mentioned Ishii being the hot one. And also, have you ever seen young Ishii?
I have.
He looks like
I
my
have.
people.
He does.
He
He
does
does.
look. You could think that man is like an uncle of mine. uh,
This is wild.
Good
Yeah.
for her. We'll get into Erica Lee and her hair in a second. Yeah, a good, solid, fun opener. I don't understand what we're doing with the Butcher hanging out with other people. Um, I don't quite understand. But I love seeing the Outrunners. I love the Butcher. Conglomeration's always fun. They pick up the win. I did like this nice transition. We see the conglomeration leave. We hear Nyla's music while Outrunners and Erica are still in the ring.
Right.
And Nyla's ready. She's like, we're gonna have this match right now, girl. Um,
And they had it,
they did. Love Nyla's gear. She looked beautiful.
as always.
Always stunning. Oh boy, Nyla in Texas. I just thought about that next year.
Oh, she's gonna have a time.
She's gonna run amok.
All of them are gonna lean heavily into their cowboy aesthetics. They've already
Yes,
been tweeting about it. Lee's been tweeting about it. Zay tweeted about it. I'm gonna giggle from a healthy place.
truly. It's
The
it's a
number
place
of
to love.
cowboy boots and hats that are gonna come, shingles, leather, and they're gonna regret it because
Belt
it's happening.
buckles. Erica is like, oh, what? I'm not ready for this match. But her boys push her into Nyla, and that is how we begin this
Mhm.
match.
Match starts.
Match starts. She gets a little, Outrunners try to help. She tries, but it's Nyla. Nyla gets the win. Her little pin, very cute. Her little,
Very
her
cute.
little. I liked it. I think it was fun. I love that we're getting to see Nyla more because she deserves to be on my TV.
Right.
Um, and she's a face, which is so funny.
Her being a face is just, it makes me giggle every time. It's fine. The thing
It's
about
fun.
Nyla is I don't ever think she was a polarizing heel even when she was a heel. Nyla was kind of pigeonholed into heel activities simply because of her size. Same thing that happens with Nyla, same thing that happened when Willow first started wrestling before she told y'all, hello, I am a bubbly ball of joy. Um, a lot of plus size women get pigeonholed into that because of their power. And
Mhm.
so Nyla, even her natural self, y'all follow her on Twitter. She's not a heel. She's not a face. She's a tweener. She's hilarious. She's funny. If you meet her, she is so sweet. She's going to crack a joke, but she is really a genuine person. And so
Mhm.
I think it's better just let her be her. She don't have to be a
Mhm.
heel or a face. We're not in the 80s,
Yeah.
attitude era of wrestling where you have to be defined anymore. You can just be who you are and get over. And Nyla's already over. And I think it's fine. I don't think
Yeah.
there's any problem with it. When she wants to be mean, she can be mean. And when she doesn't, she doesn't.
Yeah. Well, yeah. When she's mean, it's justified. Like sometimes
Yeah.
you gotta break some bitches.
I mean, even grizzly bears have a nice side.
If
So,
not friend, why friend shaped? They're very cute.
so that's
um,
just me, my opinion.
yes, we love Nyla. We stand Nyla here.
We do.
We don't take Nyla slander here. And if you do, we will kindly kick you out.
Happy to do
Maybe
that.
not kindly. Next we get Saraya and Harley in the ring. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yes. When she was like lifting her muscles, like, what are you gonna do about it? And he backed off. Love.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't want that. You don't want that smoke. But yeah, Saraya and Harley in the ring. Harley mentions that yesterday was Saraya's birthday. Um, sure. And then no one said anything about her birthday. Harley goes to sing happy birthday. Saraya cuts her off and then complains about everything until we get Tony Storm interrupting. Um, and then Tony challenges her to a match at Dynamite this week in Cardiff. Um, yeah, Tony and Harley really made the whole thing.
I mean, are we really gonna? Never mind. It's fine. Continue.
Listen, at least she's not on the pay-per-view. She's not going to be on the pay-per-view.
Well, that's because Britt and Mercedes are there, but yeah.
Would you rather Saraya?
I would rather neither. But you know, if I have to pick the lesser of two evils, Saraya could retire and we'd be fine.
I feel like Saraya is definitely just going to have like a promo or something, right?
We're gonna see her. She's home, so.
Ugh. And that's when we all go potty.
Baby,
But
turn it on.
anyways, go get your coffee, whatever. But yeah, so that happened. But again, Harley, amazing. I love her. I'm obsessed with her. Nick Wave versus Kip Sabian and another match for me. This Rampage, except for the Saraya, was for me. I was having a great time.
Yes, you
A
were.
full solid. I don't know. Overall, I think this was a good Rampage. A lot happened. I think this was fun. Stories were told. Matches were had. Nick versus Kip. Loved. I mean, I hated the ending, but of course, Kill Switch, Mama Wayne involved. I would love to see Penelope back if she is ready and able and mentally okay to do so. To knock some sense into Mama Wayne, you know?
Yeah.
Just saying. Um, Looked great. Ugh. Casey,
Same.
I don't take Kip Sabian slander, and that was subtle slander. I didn't like that. Kip Sabian is amazing. He deserves to be on this all in card next week, and I'll get this later. But yes, I loved it. It was fun. I'm happy for him. He looks great. His Lost Boys look is so cute with the gray hair. Okay, loved it. Hated the ending, but I'm glad he's on my television. More Kip Sabian. Okay, we'll move on. We'll move on to something for you. Scorpio Sky. Trying to get into Private Party's party.
Listen, let me tell you something about Scorpio Sky. Yes. Okay. Anybody that's a real girly, when they saw that man standing there before he opened his mouth, said, yes. Okay. Love to see that man on our screen, trying something new, reinventing himself, you know, throwing himself into a goofy situation with Private Party. 10's in my book.
But he was still like the straight man because he was still serious. Like, he's seriously like, I need to get in this party. Don't you know who I am? Like, first tag team champion. And then Brandon walks in. Brandon, what
Baby,
do you know?
with these random girls. Like, what?
Yeah. Brandon, what do you know about a private party? Yeah. Okay.
Well, and then I'm giggling at him talking about you can't get in. Yet my boys of the infantry were standing outside where they were not in the party. They were behind security, but they were outside.
Maybe they were taking like a breather, you know?
Maybe it was a smoke break. I don't know.
Because Abaddon was out there having a drink themselves.
Abaddon was me. Abaddon is not just in the corner, vibing, full face paint. They're having a drink, dancing to the music. I was tickled simply
Love.
by her presence. Okay.
I
Their presence. My apologies.
love Abaddon.
That was funny. And Cheesecake, my love.
Why did why
Play.
did you think not let him in?
Play, my love. Don't be playing in Scorpio's face like that. Okay? Don't do it.
But what does this mean? Is he gonna like manage them? He knows a lot about
I'm
tag
very
teams, a trio.
um they do want the Ring of Honor Women's Championship, but Athena wants that TBS title. And we'll leave that to the people that know. Scorpio he has personality, so you have to remember how Scorpio's journey has kind of been in AEW. He's always been the serious man, always been the cleanup man, always been, one half of the greatest, the problem solver, the solution. Very similar to how Powerhouse Hobbs has always been very serious when he's been on TV, even by himself or part of something else. He's the enforcer. He's the backbone, essentially. Scorpio Sky has always been that as well. Him and Ethan Page, him and all of these other things they tried to do. And so I like him exploring a little bit. And I think it has something to do with this secret entrance into the tag team ladder match thingy. I think it's going to develop more. I think we're going to see more of it. I think Private Party is not the only tag team he's going to hit. I think we might see him visiting some other places. So I just say keep your eyes on Scorpio. Scorpio is always been one to watch. He'll get in there and he'll show out. So keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, I like seeing Scorpio. I don't know what's going on, but I like it.
I'm gonna watch.
Kyle Fletcher, Roosh versus KM and Rhett Titus. Of course they won.
Yeah.
Cool. Then we get a backstage.
The twins were here. They were here. They were here also for Collision because they had pictures with Mercedes, so they were here. But who knows?
We don't know. Wrestling's weird, guys.
Very.
I don't know. Yeah, Roosh and Kyle were backstage after this match with Dawn. Kyle kind of apologizes for getting beat up by MJF. I don't know. It was whatever. It happened. Do I care? I don't know. Sure. But the main event, here's what I care about. MXN Collection versus Top Flight. And Leo Rush was there on commentary. I don't care what anyone says. I like Top Flight in their little pilot outfits. I said what I said. I'm going to stand by it.
And Layla in her flight attendant outfit?
Stunning. Stunning. Okay.
I will say this. The only place they could have got a main event off that had that much going on was AEW. Because we had he was in a full bisexual crisis. And
yeah. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Thank you, Joseph.
She attended something on that.
Okay. And maybe needs some work. Okay. But listen, they're facing models.
It's campy.
Exactly. It's camp. They're facing models. Hello? There's a dinosaur on AEW. Why can't there be pilots?
I mean, there's absolutely a dinosaur. An undead dinosaur, if I remember correctly.
There's a living dead girl in Abaddon.
We also have I don't even know what Darby Allin is at this point. So, I mean, if we can have all of that going on, why we can't have flight attendants and pilots? I just don't.
Please. And I would hear
flight. They take flight. They probably have more miles in the air than your favorite airline pilot.
Every flight is a red-eye flight. And also, which one of them is actually a pilot? I said this last week. I forgot which one of them.
One of them is actually a pilot. And
so why? Hello? It's good camp. Let them figure it out.
Right. Listen. And that promo backstage with the angry pose after when he tried to lie and tell them that they won. I don't know what's happening here, but okay.
It's perfect. It's perfect. No notes. 10 out of 10.
Keep it up.
Layla also got confused. She was air traffic control and a flight attendant.
Baby, Layla has multiple jobs. Okay, she wears multiple hats.
Yes, her tax returns a slash
We're not
slash
even.
slash.
This is Eddie.
Please. They did a double airplane spin on Mason. I liked the top shot because his little hair was flying in the wind.
Yeah,
I thought that
it was
was
a good
fun.
shot.
But yes, bisexual panic in Mansoor because the only place you could do that was at Rampage.
Right.
It makes sense finally, you know.
Exactly.
I loved this match. I thought it was fun and silly, but also everyone can wrestle really good. It was the perfect mix of fun and silly, and this is the kind of wrestling I enjoy.
It was not a lie. We're not saying it was a lie. It
We
was
didn't say it
just
though; it's just a take.
we're not discussing that. Okay.
A take. That was Rampage. I had a great time. I think it was a really fun show overall. Because a couple weeks it's been kind of lacking. I think it's fun. Stories are moving along. Fun main event. Yeah, let's move on to Collision. We open it up. Britt versus Harley Cameron.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Britt wins, obviously, but Harley looked great in this match. Okay, I have said it. Not everyone needs to be the best wrestler, but Harley does pretty well with what she can do.
It's all about harnessing what you have.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't overtry. She knows what she is capable of, and she knows she is, a personality. And that is okay. She is going to be there with Jillian and the Iconics, like, although they could wrestle really well. But you know what I mean? As in a personality, comedy, like, and that is okay. I love it. I love her. But I think she did pretty well with Britt. I was not mad at this match. I just don't care. I don't.
You had to say don't kick you out of the chat because I was literally
You're going to.
I had clicked. You were out of there.
Mm-hmm.
You were gonna be out of there. Matter of fact, do I need to put you in a timeout? Because that's what's coming next. You're gonna be in the corner for 5 minutes like a toddler.
It is. It's the right place for her.
Yeah, because nobody cares. Shout out to the only outcast anyone ever cared about, Ruby and the baby and the pictures and the cuteness.
Oh my god. Stunning. Ruby looked beautiful.
She looks happy, and that's what I care about.
Yes, she just looks so happy and content and
I
peaceful.
highly doubt.
That's Joseph.
Highly doubt that's gonna happen.
That would. I might actually stop watching AEW if that would happen.
Oh yeah, if that happens, you ain't gotta worry about it. You're gonna have to find a new co-host.
Yeah, goodbye. Sorry, Cass, we out. Turn in my cards. After the match, Mercedes and Camille show up. Britt grabs the kendo stick. Camille breaks it over her knee, slams her in the mat. Okay. There we go.
Exactly. I have no problem with Harley. Harley is the one part of the outcast that I'm fine with. Truly. I just hate that I have to watch Saraya in order to get Harley.
Right?
Well, yes, but you know.
I just wish this was a better story. So I just don't care.
No.
I should care. The first promo, I was like, I'm in. Okay, let's do this. And then it just, what are we doing? And I don't even know how the match is going to be, TBH. Like, what? And I don't, and I say this as I like both Britt and Mercedes, okay? But it's not giving what it should. And Camille is there, and it sounds good in theory, but it's not hitting.
It's amounting to nothing.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a good match.
Um,
I don't think it's all Britt.
I don't agree.
Mm-mm.
I don't agree.
No.
The reason the feud is trash is because it shouldn't be happening. The feud is trash because they have no chemistry. The feud is trash because what happens when two capital A's try to make a capital B? It doesn't work. They don't have it's that's not a thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
not like when she was in the other place and her and Charlotte or her and Bailey or her and the tops can do that. AEW is not a good place for women when it comes to being the capital letter at the top, fighting the capital letter at the top. That's not it's just not a thing. Um and this is not the first feud that Britt has not had chemistry with, but this is also not the first feud that Mercedes has not had chemistry with.
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing fumbles. It just fumbles to me. Her and Willow was better, but even that wasn't great to me.
Yeah.
So it
got better. This regressed real fast.
Yeah, it's just not. And I told y'all that. I said, even if we do get it, it's not going to be great.
Yeah.
Here you are, living the life that I told you were going to live.
Sheeta would be great. Her match
Sheeta
with
can
Sheeta
have a
was
feud
great.
with a paper bag.
Truly, that's why she's the ace.
Somebody has to be.
They did. They wanted us to cheer for Mercedes.
I don't think Tony wanted us to make a choice because he didn't make a choice. Because if that's the case, why weren't they both at the All In announcement? There were other people that weren't champions there. Your pillars. Darby was there.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin was there. Orange was there. But you have Renee Paquette, you have my girl Athena, and you have Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
Child, how much time do you have? We're not going to go there today.
That's a loaded question, and I don't know. It just feels Okay, short answer. How do I say this nicely? You're just not going to fit in all of the places, even if it's all wrestling, but you're just not going to fit in every place.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen that, like with Miro, Rusev. I loved Rusev. Okay, Miro. It just doesn't. It just
not
doesn't
many
fit.
People can reinvent and do it well.
Exactly.
And especially in a different company. Bryan Danielson did it. Mox did it.
Mm-hmm.
But then Big Show wasn't able to do it.
Mm-mm.
Right? Jericho, it's up and down.
Yeah,
Athena was able to do it.
Yeah.
But Ruby wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Toni Storm is able to do it. But it just works.
Saraya, look at Saraya.
Saraya is,
even like thoughts about her as a human aside, let's all be real. We were on camera saying we were excited she was there, and then 2 weeks later we're like, I'm over it. I'm deflated. What are we doing?
And that's true. And a lot of that is on the backs of who you are and what you present. Right? Because no matter where Bryan Danielson goes, that's Daniel Bryan. That's Bryan Danielson. And whether you like him or not, that's a wrestler. And he's a wrestler's wrestler, right? Whereas a lot of people's favorite Pepsi can is who he is. And he works best where he's at now. That works best for him.
Mm-hmm.
Was he able to survive in AEW? Sure. But what works best is where he's at. Just like our boys, the Hardys. They can show up anywhere. They're currently cutting up in TNA, but they want to go home because that's where they were paid. And that's fine, right? Yeah. Samoa Joe can show up anywhere. He has. He's wrestled everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody can't do that. And a lot of
Yep.
people thought that Mercedes could. It was easy in New Japan because New Japan was creating a women's division where it did not exist. So
Mhm.
when you're the top name, you don't have to do much, right? Then you get injured. Then you come here when you're in direct competition with where you used to be, and you have to be somebody new to be
Mhm.
to be. Because what does everybody say? This is just Sasha Banks in a wig.
The wig was better this week, at least.
So it's hard to compete with yourself. Let's be clear. It is hard to compete with the standard that you put for yourself. So some people can do it and some people can't.
Mhm. Yeah, I think over her whole entrance into the company was dragged out and bad. And like we said with Harley, find your spot and what you're good at and your niche and what cover up. And promos are not
Right.
Mercedes' strong point. She's going to give
No.
you a line. She's going to give you a snippet.
Right. Thank you, Boza.
Thanks. We're
You
trying. It was a better wig. The red looks better on her.
it
This is
was
a side
better.
note.
It was better.
It was better.
Bestie, don't make me ever say that again on air. Thank you.
But yeah, I wish it was. I wish this was a better feud
It will take
because
time, Eddie. And I'll tell you why it takes time. It's going to take more time because she has to figure out how to be better than she already was. And when you've set a standard for a very long time and been at the top of something for a very long time, and you have to then say, how do I top me? It's hard.
mm-hmm.
It's hard. So um, she'll figure it out. I think she
Yeah,
will. And if she doesn't figure it out, she'll go home.
yeah, and I think it's also different styles of workplace,
It's definitely different styles of
and
workplace.
some people
AEW
can
is night
thrive.
and day to
Yeah,
WWE.
and
We're even
WWE.
in just a toddler versus a grown up.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many changes, the ever changing environment. A lot of people think, I did give a compliment, shut up. A lot of people think that the grass is greener when you
Mhm.
have creative control until you have creative control.
Yeah, you're like, wait, how do I do this? And then sometimes people need structure,
Right.
and yeah,
It is hard. It's okay.
hmm
It's all
yeah,
right, Moses, because the facts are the facts, and a lot of stands can't see it. But if you truly love and are a fan of the person that you are watching, you want them to be the best version of themselves wherever they are. And right now, Mercedes is still evolving into that at AEW. She has not
hmm
figured out what that looks like that sets her apart from Sasha Banks, that sets her apart from Mercedes Moné that was in New Japan. She hasn't figured that out yet. And she will because she's
hmm
innovative and she will figure it out.
yeah,
But right now, she's resting in the comfort of Sasha Banks
hmm
because this is Sasha Banks in a different company. It's Sasha Banks in a different suit, in a tan suit. So,
yeah. We ready to move on?
please.
Okay. We got a cute All In Texas promo, like we said. Very excited. Um, yeah, we're going to Texas. I'm going to Texas.
I'm already
You get to
here.
drive there.
Well,
So-
if if I may have to travel back, we'll say that.
yeah, we'll see what next year holds. It's gonna be a good time.
We're gonna have fun.
Yeah,
We're gonna have a blast.
I feel like Texas is gonna be a time. Hmm
We may have to set up something like an event where people can come hang with us. I think Lyric is gonna come. I think Aisha might come.
So.
So if so, we can set up like a meet your girls event.
This will be a good time. Also, hit me up, people. Where are fun Dallas vegan places? I don't eat meat, and I'm going to a meat state, so
We
I got a
will.
year.
I will make sure that you're good.
I
Don't.
know there's gonna be places. Okay, Dallas is great. The area. I know you guys have great food, so I just want to see. Oh, okay. Then we get Dustin and Sammy versus the Undisputed Kingdom for the Ring of Honor tag titles.
I, it's 1:48, so I'm not about to rant. No, no. I'm gonna tell you this with all the love that I have in my heart for my tag team partner. No, she doesn't. She
Listen,
doesn't.
guys, I wear platforms a lot and I'm still not tall enough, okay? Um, we got a
We're
video
get-
package of
we're getting new
huh?
jerseys for All In because
Yes.
the last jerseys we have we can't wear anymore.
We can't wear them.
So yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna get.
Good idea. But they gave us a video package of how we got here. Um, sure. And um we have new Ring of Honor tag champions
Right.
for some reason. And Roddy was there and Beast Mortos was there. And this was like a fever dream. And the Von Erichs were there. And you were there. And you
I
were
was
there.
there.
And Justin and Sammy are the champions. Why? Tony? I thought we were friends. I said we were friends last week on the this here show. You liked my tweet. You thought it was funny. I don't know why.
Eddie and I live here, and we're currently in a heat advisory. I just need y'all to know that I went to pick up food yesterday at 8 o'clock p.m. and it was 100 degrees.
Oh,
It is
that's like home.
currently. It is currently. I think the high today is like 105. It is currently 102. Yes.
That
So
that feels like what I'm
hydrate,
used to.
hydrate.
That feels that feels like my
Man, please.
I might starve.
I will make sure she has a list of vegan places to eat. Now they may not be in Arlington. She may have to travel, but we will make
Listen,
sure.
if all else fails,
And we'll take
fries
you to
will always come
restaurants that
through.
have gluten-free and vegan options, like
Yes.
super vegan menus. That way you can pick safely.
But yeah, I don't under.
You will be fine. You'll be with me, so you'll be fine. My boys will be good,
I'm just gonna
well
go
hydrated, and happy.
Listen, I'm gonna start in the plane. It's gonna be 100-ish degrees where I am, and then I'm gonna get off the plane. It's gonna feel exactly the same, so it's fine.
Well, but see, you got to calculate the humidity here.
Oh, that's the also. I forgot to ask about that. I don't like that. We get a little
It's a
humid
little
here, and it's
moist.
upsetting.
It's a little moist
Humidity
here.
is truly upsetting, and I don't understand why it exists.
Yeah, I had to hit my inhaler yesterday.
I don't like that.
So
Salute to all you humidity soldiers.
we'll do a show.
It's upsetting.
This is what we'll do. We'll do a show prior to that'll have like Meek's survival tips for All In. That way you guys can be fully prepared
Yeah,
on how to protect yourselves while you're here. Okay.
there's gonna be a lot of people.
I will give y'all recommendations, all the things. If you need them now, hit me up. But yeah, we'll do a show.
Like a poor East Coaster or a Pacific Northwesterner might melt away. They might pass away. It's been getting humid here and it's upsetting, and I don't like it. I didn't ask for this. I live in a desert for a reason.
Listen.
You know what, Eddie's making hateful in the comments. And I have to move on because I see your hateful comment and it's upsetting. It's about as upsetting as Sammy. See? Upsetting.
Oh.
Time out. I hate it.
Okay.
I don't know why. I have to be attacked today, guys. I have to witness Sammy Guevara and his Chungo win the title with Dustin, okay? Why am I being punished, okay?
But is that okay? Wait, but I do have a question. I don't know because the infantry was right there. I don't want to talk about it. But is this better or worse than Jinder and Satnam winning a title in AAA?
Oh.
Because they're the tag titles now. They're the tag champions now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So is this better or worse?
You know what? It's better because I don't have to actively watch AAA if I don't want to. Especially because, look, you know what? I don't want to talk about what they did to my boy Nick Nemeth and who he lost to. Anyways, I'm gonna move on from that because I don't want to talk about that man. It's weird. It's poor decision making. I don't understand, Tony, what you're doing. Why it's happened, but it's happened, and here we are. Next we get Hologram versus Angelico. He prefers to say it that way, so that's why I'm saying it this way. Fun, great, high flying. I don't know what else you want me to say about these two.
Yeah. Woo.
We get Jack Perry.
Yes, exactly.
Joseph.
No comment.
I'm gonna jump off a building.
Triple A hot garbage is crazy. All right.
Anyway, Jack Perry beats this man, puts him in a body bag, and gives us a new TNT title.
Let me do it.
Go ahead.
All of y'all saying that this is the worst belt that we have ever seen. I want you to put your thinking caps on. And let's go back to that bullshit Burberry baby shower meatball ass belt we had to deal with. Let's go back to the Murica fucking special that we're dealing with right now. And you tell me again that Jack Perry has the worst belt in the company. Now, granted, everyone can't have a Los Angeles Lakers TNT championship. Everyone can have a beautiful pink strap on a Bret Hart title. But this little dusty dirty that looks like he dug it out of a coffin that Darby Allin was sleeping in last night in somebody's backyard, which the reason that he's homeless is because he chose to be, because his parents would have let him live with them. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. Y'all are real short-sighted because that Burberry belt existed. And that damn America Red Hat special that motherfucker is carrying around right now exists. And also it's against the law because the law says you shouldn't be wearing the American flag anyway. And you damn sure shouldn't be wearing it looking like this. It looks like somebody only had red, white, and blue crayons. And they had to color a whole picture with red, white, and blue crayons. That's all they had left. They had none. It wasn't no yellow, wasn't no green, wasn't no orange. Okay? Goddamn international championship. Looks like America threw up and slid it through it. Okay? And y'all talking about this the worst belt in history. Grow up. Grow the hell up. Because the Butterfly Diva titles still exist. And I stand on that. And y'all know
the
them belts
belt was cute.
They were fucking terrible. And you know they were.
I thought it was cute.
Even the red Bella special, terrible. That's why when Charlotte got it, she lost it. Okay? Not lost it in a match. Physically does not know where it is, cannot locate it. Okay? Please.
I didn't hate the Divas title.
Okay? Thank you. Continue.
I didn't hate the Divas title, and I also didn't hate Brian's eco-friendly belt. I said what I said.
No, I didn't like that one. I did not like the recycled special belt. I did not like that one. No. But it was not as bad as the two customs that this man that y'all seem to love have done.
2 for 2. Don't let this man wear a title.
Don't call the belt makers no more.
They're not going to answer. They're blocked.
Everybody can't scissor with the ends of their belts. We understand. That is an art, right?
Say what you want about the rapper.
Belt looks exactly like Jack Perry does, and it's not that bad. Josh, the love of my life, come through, because this is exactly what it looks like. Not the snort, please. I need you to lose it. And you cannot say that when the New Japan TV title that literally looks like a Kia Soul exists. Hell is a hot place.
You
A
know
lot of y'all
what?
are going there.
Can we put a pin in this? Because I want to do a belt show. Can you come on to my pod and we'll do a belt show, guys?
Yes,
Because I
happily.
think we have so much more to say.
We can go back. I will start doing my research tonight. We can go back and we can find the top 10. We can each do our top 10 worst belts of all time or whatever you want to do. But yes, we can do this.
You guys, coming soon to Alia Pod. I just got this idea. Let's do this. This is a separate issue because I think we can just keep going. I don't hate this beat up belt. I think it's kind of fun.
I do too.
I think it's on brand. I think it's fun, and this is how you customize a belt.
Agreed. Because if y'all saw my belt and anybody called it ugly, it's gonna be fighting time. And my belt is fire. One day, I think it's right here. One day I'll pull it out. I might pull it out.
Pull it out. We get a promo for the trios title.
I will pull it out for our show on your pod.
Yes,
because the people that were not in the shadow realm with us, they haven't seen it.
It's true.
I haven't had it here, so I'll pull it out for our.
We'll do that because we don't want you going back and giving them views.
Yeah,
don't deserve that.
But I do have a custom made
trios
belt
title
because I'm that girl, and y'all should have one too. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, we never got our pink titles. Anywho's, we get a promo for the trios title.
Tony.
Bang Bang Gang. Yeah, Tony.
We need our pink titles. We know y'all. We know your wrestlers watch.
Sir, I know you're watching. House of Black, Bang Bang Gang talk about Christian screwing them over last week. And then we get Christopher Daniels, who announces the London ladder match, which Bang Bang Gang, House of Black, and the Patriarchy will partake in. And a fourth team, TBD, in a match this week. Who will enter? You did. Thank you.
Okay.
Is this how we get Kip in? I'm going to say this is how we get Butcher the Blade or somebody.
I'm going to say this is how we get the infantry in.
Also like this idea.
But I have a strange nagging feeling that it'll be a CMLL team.
Oh. Okay.
As a wild card. If not, the Learning Tree inserting themselves again. But it will be Bill and Brian. It's Brian. I'm okay with Brian going to London.
Yeah. But it's true. But Jericho's already facing Hook. They need three.
But you know how they are when they go to London. They don't take everybody.
But Jericho's fighting Hook. But how do you have a trios match if Bill... There's only two of them.
Well, the tree always...
I guess Bill is one dude.
Well, the tree always has new branches. So just be paying attention because there's been stuff happening. But also, the picture that I sent you earlier...
Yes, I like that one.
They're added.
I like that.
That trio, that 1, 2, 3.
I like that.
I could see that because Shane's looking good.
Shane looks great. So we're talking about Shane Taylor Promotions. That would be fun. That would be cute. I just think this is the way we're going to keep saying it.
Anthony is a lot. He's from Britain. Go.
Yes.
So why not him, Lee, and Shane?
I like it. I think that's cute. If we do not get a
great way for Anthony to showcase,
Okay. Yeah, I think
it'd be great.
If we're not getting Kip in this match, I think that's a good idea. Or Shane Taylor. I think those are fine. Could be someone super random because this is AEW.
It's AEW, I don't know. So there's no telling who it would be. Somebody could debut in the match. We don't fucking
know. True. Claudio versus Leo Rush. Match of the night. This was fun. This is great.
I love me some Leo Rush. Leo's just living his best life right now. He don't even care.
He's getting text notes from Tony. That man was on his notes app. He said, Tony text me, and it was on notes app.
So, yeah.
Love. This was a fun match. You guys know. My boy Claudio. Love him.
Even though Alan and Leo are the same height. I have a picture of Leo Rush. I know how tall he is. I've met him in real life. I'm just saying.
Short king.
Very much a short king. Very much a short king. Okay.
Yes. The handsome on handsome match happens this week in Cardiff. The suits will be off. The fighting will be happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for this. But yes, Claudio wins. Looks great on his way to take the the Continental Champ. There's too many damn names. Continental Championship.
Whatever it is.
Loved it.
That
Love to see Claudio. See, I mean, I'm still on this track. Claudio is on track for a world title at some point this year. Hopefully, this is what I want. This is my agenda. Um, Eddie Kingston, you could abstain. My boy Eddie was on my TV, bringing me
I didn't have a
joy
problem with Eddie. It was fine.
on his couch. He's hyping up Brian from his couch. He said, "Brian, if you are gonna be in this mode where you are now, you're basically gone. You're donezo. Where is the Brian that was fighting all the time? I need this one to win." He's trying to hype him up. He's got a point because Brian's already kind of like checked out.
He absolutely has a point.
I liked the package we got of everyone giving their thoughts on Swerve versus Brian. That was very fun. Speaking of fun, Chris and Stokely backstage.
Speaking of fun, Willow sending the middle finger from FanFest. That's what we should talk about. But go
That
ahead,
was
Chris.
very
Go backstage.
Chris and Stokely, they say, hey, we can talk to Tony too, and whatever team wins next week at All In gets to pick the stipulation for their singles match at All Out in Chicago 2 weeks later.
Yes.
Chris also mentions how Ishii is scary and fights really hard, and Stokely was like gonna poop his pants. But then he also said he had that dog in him and did a little woof woof too.
That dog is in fact a puppy.
It's actually like,
A very small puppy.
do you remember the little like electronic dogs? That,
yeah.
That's
the
Stokely.
one that would mark itself into a circle and then could not get out.
Yes. Yeah. But I'm excited for their singles match. I'm excited for the tag match. R.I.P. to Stokely.
Right.
Pour one out. Mariah May versus London Dior. Mariah makes quick work of her, hits her, quickly. Looks great. She is interrupted by Tony's newest feature film. Tony, we see this transformation from the dark hair and the jumpsuit into timeless, and she's ready. She's found herself again, and she's going to kill Mariah next week.
We'll see.
We'll
It'll
see.
be a beautiful dance.
It is. Then Mariah is not very happy about that. She didn't like the movie, so she takes her anger out on poor London, beats her with the shoe, and walks out.
Right.
This is what I care about. This is the women's story that I care about. This is a title I care about. This is how it's done.
Right.
FTR versus the Acclaimed happened. So basically it went to time. And guess what? Now we have a triple threat. Surprise, surprise. Why is Dax beating Daddy ass after the match and this is why we have to brawl?
I don't know.
Like, why would you do that? Like, that was upsetting.
Very much so.
Daddy ass did nothing. Okay. And this is the expected outcome. I wish I could have been into this match more. People loved it, but because I just...
Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't for me.
It was there. It was fine. I've loved both of these teams, and now I'm just like, okay.
Exactly.
Fine.
Whatever.
We know what this is. We know what we're getting next week. Sure. Fine. Okay. But that was Collision.
It was.
Overall, I think it was everything, maybe minus the main event. I think it was a great time.
I agree.
Rampage and Collision, they were solid this week. But yeah, that was it. If I rushed, it's because we got to get Mika out of here to go outside. So, yes.
Yeah,
Mika,
my family gets lunch on me, so.
Yeah, get your food. Before we head out, tell the people where to find you, all of that.
Y'all know where to find me. I am always around, even when you don't see me. Um, I'm at Meek the Mage on all the things, making the magic, dodging the bullshit, and y'all already know you will be blocked if you act weird. I love you all though. Again, if you're already making plans for Texas
Yeah.
2025 and
Oh,
you
yeah.
need help, please feel free to shoot me, a tweet. I'm happy to talk to you about it, to help you about it. I'm not a gatekeeper at all. I'm gonna give you everything I got so that you guys can have a great time. Me and Al will definitely talk about setting something up, some type of meet and greet, maybe a brunch, or something like that that we can do. Um, but yeah, we'll get it done, and we'll have a great time. And y'all can always contact me. Don't act like you can't. Y'all know where I'm at. If you ain't seen me in a while and you're concerned, shoot me a message. So
Yeah. And y'all know where to find me. Oh yeah, pod. Content will be coming soon because your girl is going to meet Mick Foley this week again. So there'll be some content from that. We will do this belt show at some point. We'll get this together.
oh, we're definitely
And
gonna do that. Now we have to.
we have to, as I think with us, we just unlocked something. Um, Next week's show, be on the lookout. We have to figure out time, place, what day we're going to do that because All In is early AF next week for me. So
Yeah, we'll figure it out,
we'll do.
guys.
We'll give you predictions next week at some point. So stay tuned for that. We'll figure it out. Follow Body Slam, subscribe, like articles. Headline game is on point with our Body Slam team.
I'm
Um,
talking about on point.
like
I
watch
also
all the
took a big
shows.
chance recently, and I'm not going to tell y'all what I did because I'm waiting to find out. But positive vibes. Let's just say
Okay.
that.
Also, speaking of positive vibes, shout out to Cass of Body Slam, the owner. Everyone makes this happen. There's a GoFundMe. His dog needed surgery. It's very expensive to take care of your pets, and you all know that. It's floating around. I shared it. I think Mika shared it. You can find
I
it
did.
if you have anything, because if you're an animal lover or if you just care, just help out. It's hard. So yeah. But yeah.
Yes.
And on that
Also,
note,
same slam chance. If y'all just want to bless Cash Apps,
yeah,
because you like us or miss us, mine is definitely in my bio. I think Al's is too.
yeah. I got my
Uh,
tips on.
yeah, tips are on. Times are hard.
Yeah.
So, if you can love people financially, you should do so. If you can love them through support, do so. Send a message,
Yes.
heart a tweet, retweet one, share a post. All of those things matter to us content creators who are out here just trying to make sure that you guys continue to enjoy the things that you love in spaces that are safe for you to express yourself. So, um, y'all's love is just as important as ours.
Thanks for hanging out. Bye.